I will be presenting next. So, okay, so I can't fit all of the ecosystem on a slide. These are some of the individuals of this amazing ecosystem. And I wanted to start this slide because this is really what my presentation is about, which is all of you. There's so many great individuals, like absolutely fantastic individuals, and that includes all of you here. Some of which I don't know, many of which I do, and it'll be fun to meet those that I don't yet know. And I just am so inspired by the conversations that I get to have, the collaborations that I get to have, and I want others to be able to experience that too, and at a much larger scale. So my pitch, if you will, is that we humanize the ecosystem to the greatest extent possible. I encourage you to be on camera. I encourage your team to be on the camera. It doesn't matter if they are a writer or back-end operations or whatever it may be. There's something that attracts everyone to this ecosystem that I think is extraordinary, which is purpose. And the purpose is so profound and so amazing that I get to have so many amazing connections. And I want others to experience that through the internet, online, of course, through the perm web. And if you're building, live stream when you're building. If you're vibe coding, live stream when you're vibe coding. If you're designing, explore that too. I have a quick story. So on one of the Twitter accounts that I interact with, someone left a comment. And it wasn't a positive comment. It was kind of like, what are you posting about or something? However, I saw beneath that comment that someone actually cared. They cared enough to make that comment. And I saw a degree of like intellect and interest. So I sent a DM. And I ended up getting on a call with this woman who ended up being super interesting. Like very, very interesting. We may even collaborate. And so I encourage everyone to do this type of thing, whatever it is for you. Maybe it's not responding to comments that may have a negative connotation or something like that. Maybe it's just responding to some email that you think, you know what, they actually did a pretty good job with the title of that email. Sure, I'll send a message back. Let's get on a call. Because these types of connections can really change the entirety of the ecosystem, and especially just with the individuals in this room. If we are more present and more individuals get to know us, more individuals will be impressed with the technology because it's attracted everyone in this room and beyond. Another thing is that there's no need for perfection. It's okay to remove the script. It's okay to be spontaneous. These things are fantastic. These things allow individuals to have a certain degree of empathy towards an individual. Maybe they slip up. Like, oh, wow, they're human. That's good. We like that. Especially in the quote-unquote age of AI. It's really nice to just be yourself, express thyself, and I think augment the ability to connect with others. So I think we have an opportunity to provide a real kind of bespoke human experience on top of this fantastic technology that we all know and love. And so I encourage the hosting and facilitation of IRL events. For example, this is absolutely fantastic because a lot of things can happen. And when we have these discussions, they actually do oftentimes result in action. I know some of you have hosted experiences, and we have some new experiences coming around the world through Permabytes and Drew and the Forward Research team, which is fantastic to see. I encourage the teams themselves to see what type of events they can host. And an event to me is maybe more than 2 individuals, maybe three or more. And it's a lot of fun. And there's no need to be concerned, again, about perfection. Version 1 is better than version none. And I think this is an important little mantra as we go out into the world. Ideally, more on camera, more on the human dynamic, and also in person. Repeating kind of this statement here, we already have a super caring ecosystem, and the tech attracts those that think and do for the long term. as illustrated by the videos in which you shared, which are fantastic. I absolutely love those from all of us. And so we just have an opportunity to connect because we have, I think, a very profound purpose in doing the work we do. So here's to the human connection that we can all create. And here's a quick video. This video was sent in a DM from a team based in India. And I came up with this idea like 2 weeks ago or so. I was like, oh, this team in India, they created Aura, A-U-R-A. And Aura connects IoT devices with AO processes. So sensor data to AO. I was like, oh, what if we made like a blockchain ball? And so they put this device together, and this was the video that I got.
Right? Please catch. Okay. As you can see, speed is recorded. Oh my god, it actually works. Okay, let's try one more. Catch all right. Yeah, mate. Yo, it works. Now we will upload everything to AU. Done.
So the raw enthusiasm, I personally think, is undeniable. They're so in it, and it's so felt. And I just want to see more of this because I know that the energy is in the room. I know the creative spark is happening all the time. And so this is what I encourage everyone to do. And also, I got a raft. It's on the dock. Let's have some fun. Thank you.